Zinfandel is one of the most misunderstood grapes in the wine world, showing up as everything from bold peppery reds to sweet pink rosés. Beneath that confusion is a grape with incredible range and personality. Here's the thing, Zinfandel might be the most versatile wine grape in America, capable of being powerful, elegant, juicy, or spicy depending on how it's grown and crafted. Today, we're breaking it all down so you can understand Zinfandel's story, structure, and styles in a way that feels simple and exciting. Welcome to the Filipino YouTube channel, where we create wine education videos for beginners and wine lovers. History. Zinfandel's history reads like a mix of mystery novel and immigration story. For decades, nobody could agree on where it actually came from. Some believed it originated in California. Others assumed it came from Italy. The truth did not come to light until the late 20th century, when DNA analysis finally solved the puzzle. The grape traces back to Croatia, where its parent variety, Strajana Kastelanski, has been grown for centuries. Traders moved across Europe, eventually landing in Italy, where it became closely related to the Primitivo grape of Puglia. In the 1800s, it made its way to the United States, taking hold in California during the gold rush. California winemakers fell in love with it because it thrived in the warm, sunny climate. It ripened easily, produced generous yields, and made wines that were bold and immediately pleasing. Some of the vineyards planted in the late 1800s are still producing fruit today, and they're often referred to as old vines. These vines produce some of the most concentrated and character-rich Zinfandel. Family tree. If you imagine a family tree of wine grapes, Zinfandel sits on a fascinating branch. The grape has no direct relation to the most popular varieties. Its closest relatives are found primarily in Croatia, which makes its California success story even more unique. Zinfandel and Primitivo are genetic twins. They share the same DNA, although they express themselves differently based on climate, soil, and winemaking style. Primitivo tends to be darker, earthier, and more structured, while California Zinfandel usually leans toward ripe fruit, spice, and high energy. Single varietal or blended. Zinfandel is capable of standing on its own as a varietal wine, and most bottles you'll see labeled Zinfandel will be precisely that. But Zin also plays well with others. In California, it's often blended with Petit Syrah, Carignan, Alicante Bouschet, or even small amounts of Mourvedre or Grenache to boost color, deepen structure, or enhance aroma. In old vine field blends, different varieties were interplanted in the vineyard, harvested together, and fermented as one. This creates complex layered flavors that you can't duplicate by blending finished wines. White Zinfandel, the blush wine that skyrocketed in popularity in the 1980s, is technically a rosé made by stopping fermentation early to preserve sweetness. It's an entry point for many new wine drinkers, but it shares little in style or personality with the full-bodied red Zinfandels that enthusiasts admire. Color. Red Zinfandel typically pours a medium to deep ruby color. In youth, the color leans bright and vibrant. Older examples can shift towards garnet with age. White Zinfandel, of course, ranges from pale pink to salmon depending on how long the juice stayed in contact with the skins. Sweetness profile. Red Zinfandel is almost always dry. Even though it often tastes sweet because of its ripe, jammy fruit, the actual sugar content is usually very low. White Zinfandel, on the other hand, is made intentionally sweet with noticeable residual sugar. This contrast is a major reason new wine drinkers often get confused about what Zinfandel actually is. Acid profile. Zinfandel has naturally moderate acidity. It isn't sharp like Sauvignon Blanc, and it isn't soft like a warm climate Merlot. Instead, it sits comfortably in the middle, giving the wine enough freshness to balance its ripe fruit and high alcohol. The acidity can feel brighter when grown in cooler sites or harvested earlier. Tannin structure. Tannins in Zinfandel are typically moderate. They don't dominate the palate like Cabernet Sauvignon, but they still provide enough grip to give the wine structure and age worthiness. Wines from old vines or dry farm vineyards often show more pronounced tannins because the grapes are smaller, thicker skinned, and more concentrated. Alcohol. One of Zinfandel's signatures is its alcohol level. This grape ripens quickly and accumulates sugar rapidly, often leading to higher alcohol levels. Many Zinfandels range from 14.5 to 16% alcohol by volume. The warmth you feel on the finish isn't a flaw. It's part of the grape's personality. Great producers balance that power with acidity, tannin, and layered fruit. Body. Most red Zinfandel are medium to full-bodied. It has weight, richness, and roundness on the palate, but with enough freshness to keep things lively. Even at high ripeness levels, Zin rarely feels heavy or sluggish when made well. Winemaking techniques. Winemakers have many tools for shaping the style of Zinfandel. Some pick earlier for bright red fruit and spice. Others pick later for deeper blackberry, plum, and jam-like concentration. Oak aging adds vanilla, cocoa, and baking spice tones. Neutral barrels preserve purity and freshness. Carbonic maceration, a technique often used in Beaujolais, can create a juicier, fruit-forward style. Extended maceration can deepen color and tannin. And in some cases, winemakers co-ferment Zinfandel with the other grapes from older field blend vineyards to preserve historic character. Now, white Zinfandel is made differently. Grapes are crushed, the juice is kept lightly in contact with the skins, and fermentation is halted early to retain sweetness. Styles. Zinfandel comes in a wide range of styles. The classic still red version, which is bold, aromatic, intense, and expressive. The sweet rosé style of white Zinfandel, which ranges from sweet and easygoing to dry and refreshing, depending on the producer. The sweet or late harvest styles, where a producer will intentionally leave grapes on the vine longer to develop higher sugar levels, creating dessert wines or port-style wines with deep, concentrated flavors. And then there's the rare Zinfandel Sparkling, which actually does exist. Sparkling Zinfandel wines tend to be fruity and playful, offering a fun twist on the classic grape. This flexibility is one of the reasons Zinfandel continues to surprise new drinkers and reward experienced ones. Aromas and flavors. Aromatically, Zinfandel is unmistakable. Expect vivid red and black fruit, raspberry, cherry, blackberry, and boysenberry. Depending on ripeness and region, you might also find blueberry compote, plum, or even strawberry jam. Spice is a hallmark of Zin. Black pepper, clove, cinnamon, and allspice are common notes, along with hints of licorice or fennel. Oak can add vanilla, cocoa, mocha, or toasted coconut. Earthy notes appear in older vines or cooler vineyard sites. Expect dried herbs, forest floor, or tobacco. In warmer regions, Zin can show a liqueur-like richness with hints of chocolate or sweet baking spices. Ageability. Zinfandel can age, but it depends heavily on style. Most bottles are meant to be enjoyed within 5 years because they emphasize fruit over structure. But old vine Zinfandel can evolve beautifully for a decade or more, especially in high-quality barrels, developing dried fruit, earthy complexity, and savory spice. These aged versions become more nuanced and reflective of their vineyard origin. Popular wine regions. Zinfandel is most celebrated in California, and several regions have developed their own distinct personalities. Sonoma County, especially Dry Creek Valley and Russian River Valley, produces balanced, structured Zinfandels with bright fruit and fresh acidity. Napa Valley creates richer, denser, and more full-bodied styles, especially from warmer subregions. Lodi is home to some of the oldest Zinfandel vines in the world, producing wines that are plush, ripe, and concentrated, yet surprisingly smooth. Paso Robles offers bold, spicy, sun-drenched styles with deep fruit and generous body. Outside of United States, Primitivo from Puglia offers a darker, earthier interpretation of the same grape. And Croatian wines from Strajanak Kastalanski provide an even more historic glimpse into its origins. Food pairings. Zinfandel is one of the most food-friendly red wines, especially for rich and savory dishes. Its fruitiness and spice make it a natural match for barbecue, ribs, brisket, pulled pork, smoked sausage, or anything with a sweet, savory glaze. It shines with pizza, burgers, tomato-based sauces, chili, roasted vegetables, and hearty stews. Spicier dishes like Cajun and blackened chicken play well with Zin's natural sweetness and peppery energy. Bolder Zinfandels pair beautifully with aged cheddar, Gouda, and blue cheese. Meanwhile, leaner, brighter styles work well with roasted turkey, pork loin, or grilled salmon. Zinfandel is a grape with history, personality, and remarkable versatility. If this guide helped you understand it better, subscribe to the channel and like the video to support more wine education. Comment below your favorite Zinfandel producer so I can go out and try it.